Just got faded. Ah ha ha. Y'all know where that's from, man. That meme. He's like, oh, dab on them. Ah ha.
Just got faded. Ah ha ha. Oh, dab on them. Ah ha ha.
Anyways, guys, random intro, I know, but I'm back with another video. I hope you guys are doing good. I just wanted to drop a video to help you guys out, motivate you guys, and get you guys back on track. And the topic of today's video is going to be how to recover from a relapse, right? On SR, on retention. So let's get into the video, man. Make sure to hit that like button, comment below, and subscribe if you're new. Okay. Summer is here, guys. Summer is here. So it's getting hot. The energy is rising. So there's more temptation out there, as you guys know, compared to like the colder months. But let's get right into the video, man. So something that you guys, before starting, something that you guys have to consider, or you guys have to keep in mind, is it honestly like depends on you. There's a couple factors that you guys have to keep in mind when it comes to how long it takes to recover from a relapse and how to bounce back from a relapse. So the first thing that you have to keep in mind is how healthy you are. All right, like how healthy your lifestyle is, your age, and how long you actually retained. Okay, this is probably like one of the most important things, is how long you actually retained before you relapse. Okay, because that's gonna have a lot to do with how fast you could recover. All right, so like if you go on a long streak and you relapse like one time, it's not gonna affect you as much compared to someone that retained for like a week and then they relapse. Like it's gonna take a lot longer to recover because obviously, like the longer you retain, like the more nutrients you're holding on to, the more vitality, the more energy. So it only makes sense, right? Which leads me to my first thing that I wrote is don't binge. All right, guys, this is the most important thing, is if you relapse, guys, do your best to not binge. Okay, because sometimes the relapse isn't actually what holds you back, it's what comes afterwards. All right, it's that chaser effect, as they call it, where you lose your streak, right? And then all of a sudden, like, instead of getting back on it like nothing happened, sometimes we get stuck in that chaser effect where you do it like repeatedly, right? You do it more times, and then that's when you actually lose the benefits and the glow and all that stuff, man, because you're just depleting yourself, right? And you're actually instead of getting back on track and recovering quicker, you're prolonging that recovery, right? You're prolonging the benefits because your mind will play tricks on you. Will be like, well, you already did it once, might as well go crazy. Right? We all been there, guys. So that's one of the first things that I wrote, is don't binge. Okay, don't binge, guys. Like just get back on track, like nothing even happened, bro. Like don't even worry about losing the streak, just get back on the journey ASAP. Okay, so that's probably one of the most important things, is to not binge, right? Because you could kind of don't overthink it, right? Like don't get stuck in like overthinking it. Just get back on the journey, because like I said, your mind will make you feel bad, and it'll keep you on that low vibration. You want to bounce back quick, you want to raise up your vibration, which leads me to my next topic, is take cold showers every morning. Okay, take cold showers every morning. Not only is it beneficial, just for like your skin, but like your nervous system, but it actually, builds discipline. Okay, like if you relapse, it means that you got comfortable. It means that you lost, some discipline within yourself. So the most important thing is to do something that is uncomfortable, which is cold water. Exposing yourself to cold water every morning. like I said, it feels great, guys, because it's difficult, and you're starting off the morning by doing something that is uncomfortable, and it's just gonna give you more confidence. It's just gonna make you, it's gonna give you energy too, right? Like it's just gonna, wake you up, right? I take cold showers every single morning. It doesn't matter if it's, 30 degrees outside or 100 degrees, man. Like I do it as like, it's just a great way to start the morning. It's just a cold shower, because when you're asleep, you're just sleeping for hours, right? And you want to start the day off fresh. Okay, you want to start the day off fresh with a cold shower. So that's the second thing that I wrote. The third thing that I wrote is spend time in nature. Earthing, which is, grounding, walking barefoot, like in the grass, or like, you know, yeah, spending time in nature, earthing slash grounding, and getting sun. All right. So, like, after a relapse, guys, like, you don't want to be indoors all cooped up. You don't want to just be inside, like, not doing anything, just waiting for the benefits. Like, bro, you got to put in that work. You can't just retain and just, like, wait for the benefits and wait for the glow and all this positive stuff to start happening, man. You have to, start putting in that work, man. You have to start putting in that work. There's a lot of distractions around me, guys. If you see me looking around, just know that there's a lot going on. But I just wanted to shoot this video, so however it comes out, bro, it's just I still want to get it out. Got the electrolytes. So yeah, man, that's what I wrote for the third one, is spend time in nature. Okay, because nature is just like natural medicine. It's important to walk barefoot, like in the grass. Be outside, actually getting fresh air, and not just being indoors. Because that's that's another way where it's good for like your mental health. It's good for your energy. Literally walking barefoot, it like charges up your body, man, because of the like the earth is alive. So like when you're walking barefoot, you're making direct contact with the floor. So it releases like it just has like a lot of positive effects. It releases stress, and you just feel more calm. You just feel like overall better when you're doing that. When you're out in nature, just looking at natural stuff. Not just doom scrolling on your phone and just watching like just random stuff, man. Okay, so that's another important thing that I wrote. Go to the beach, go to the park, like go to the creek, like all these places, man. They're very beneficial, bro. In general, but like I said, if you're trying to get back on your journey, if you're trying to bounce back, nature and earthing is one of those things. Okay, so the fourth thing that I wrote is your diet. Like after a relapse, guys, you're gonna want to replace those nutrients that you lost. So what I wrote is to eat like fruits. Okay, eat a lot of fruits, guys, and nutritional foods. All right, like after a relapse, guys, you do not want to be eating like heavy stuff, bro, like burgers and pizza and all this stuff, man. Like avoid fast food. I mean, you should be avoiding it anyways, but like what you want to do is just eat nutritional stuff that is actually going to replenish your body, right? So, and stuff that is light too, like it doesn't take that much energy to break down, because that's what you want to get right after a relapse, is you want your energy back. But so you want to keep things light, in the very beginning, up until you get your energy back. You can start including like more denser foods. But like in the beginning, guys, just like eat fruits, just hydrate, drink water with electrolytes, eat a lot of fruits, vegetables, salad, like and if you eat meat, guys, eat like clean, eat like organic stuff, chicken, fish, eggs, all that stuff, man. Light type of meat. So oh yeah, and vitamins too. Get you some vitamins, like some sea moss, some zinc. You could just order it online. It's just like sea moss is very beneficial, guys. It has like I don't know how many nutrients, like 90 something minerals in sea moss, guys. I take a sea moss little gel every single day, but you have to keep in mind, like you don't want to consume too much. Like you got to know yourself too, because obviously like you could have like an allergic reaction. But I only take one, because I noticed that like if I eat too much of like seafood or stuff like that, bro, it kind of gives me like a negative reaction. So just kind of lower the amount and then just see how you react. But sea moss is very beneficial though, you know. So vitamins and fruit, guys, hydrate. And the last thing that I wrote, guys, is rest. Okay, after a relapse, you just want to rest. All right, like you don't want to be out here, burning up energy. Like just take a chill. Just be chill. I mean, that's how your body reacts, anyways. Cause like on a biological level, your body thinks that you just procreated, so it's gonna be like, all right, like you completed your mission, right? So you just want to rest. Your body literally doesn't want to do anything. Okay, so get enough sleep, right? And just chill out. Just build up that energy back up slowly. Like don't just try to go crazy and just hit the gym all crazy. Oh, and another thing that I forgot to mention that I just remembered is something to avoid is like caffeine, right? I know like after relapse you might feel tired and stuff, but um, caffeine can actually prolong you getting your benefits back because like yeah, yes, in the very moment like you are getting like energy, but it's basically like you're borrowing your own energy. That's how caffeine works. Like you're just basically borrowing your own energy, but after that caffeine wears off, you're gonna feel like way more tired compared to actually building up your streak naturally with your natural energy. you know like not depending on like caffeine to give you energy, because it's just gonna prolong you actually bouncing back. Okay, so just give yourself, like nobody knows you like you know yourself, so just give yourself time. um but try not to like really depend on it. Like if you do have a drink with caffeine in it, just like don't overdo it, right? Just like try to be very mindful. If you do consume caffeine, just don't like do it regularly, right? Because like I said, it could drain your natural energy, and after a relapse you don't want to be taxing your body even more, because it's going to take even longer to recover. Right? So those are the a few things that I wrote, guys, on how to recover from a relapse on SR. So to recap, the video is don't binge. All right, don't binge, guys. Just get back on the journey like nothing even happened, man. It's a lifestyle, okay? It's not about the highest streak or anything like that, man. It's a lifestyle. So don't binge. Um, Forgive yourself and move on. The second thing was take cold showers every single morning, to wake up and build that discipline. Third thing, spend time in nature, earthing, grounding, getting sun, spending, not being on your phone, just cooped up inside. Fourth thing is eat fruit and nutritional foods and vitamins, and invest in like supplements like sea moss and zinc, and things that is gonna give you that extra boost. All right, and electrolytes as well. And the last thing is rest. And the bonus is don't overconsume caffeine or like alcohol. I mean, you probably wouldn't be drinking alcohol anyways, but alcohol is another thing that could drain you. Um, but yeah, man, like the more natural, basically, like the more natural and the more healthier you are in like your lifestyle, the easier it is gonna be to recover. Another thing is do light exercises, right? Like just go for a walk, or just lift some dumbbells. Actually get that momentum up, because once your body actually starts becoming stronger as you work out, right? Like don't wait until you start feeling good to work out. Just start with like light exercises, and it kind of um it's gonna help you like in your energy. Like it's all tied in together, man. So even if you don't feel as strong, like you still want to work out a little bit, so you could actually start building up that strength. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. That's the video of today on how to recover from a relapse on SR. So I hope you guys got something out of it, and I hope this video could help you guys to recover and balance back on your journey. So yeah, man, cheers. This is I forgot what brand it is. It's like I think it's called Essential, or it's like this powder. It's like electrolytes, but it's pretty good. I just put it in this glass bottle. It used to be like a kombucha. You know what I'm saying? Alright, guys. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'm out. Peace.